Greetings, YouTubers. How's everybody doing out there? Well, I hope you're doing pretty good. I'm not doing too bad myself. I'm staying busy. I just finished up putting sway bar end links on the old 2003 Ford Explorer. And I'm publishing the video now, and it should be up here in a little bit. And you should be able to see it shortly. Let me go over here and just give you a look at them real quick. Pretty, aren't they? Yeah. The other ones were shot. But like I said, you can go back and watch this, watch that video. The reason I'm making this particular video is I'm going to show you how to check your upper ball joints. These Ford Explorers, Expeditions, and the Lincoln Continental, the SUVs are notorious for bad upper ball joints. Let me show you here. Now, you don't have to take the wheel off to actually check this, but with the wheel on, it's kind of hard to see behind here. But I had the wheel off anyway, and I just figured I would show you guys what it looks like. So typically when you check a ball joint with the wheel on, you take a bar and just kind of pry up on the wheel, and you kind of do this. If you hear that ball joint making a noise, or if you can see it, you will hear it and see it at the same time. So the wheel's off, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's bad. So I'm going to grab it and watch this. Can you see that? Hear it? It's bad. It's kind of hard to hold the camera at the same time, but trust me, it's bad. So let's go to the other side and show you that one. And here it is, and I think it's even worse. Here we go. I think you can even hear it. I apologize. Let me see if I can set my cell phone up a little bit better so you can actually see it. Alright, I got my cell phone set up a little bit better, so I'm going to shake this. Now watch this upper control arm versus the upper spindle bolt here where the nut goes into for the ball joint right here. And you can see the boot's torn, but it's bad. And you can hear it. I can actually shake it up and down. So that sucker is bad. Now the lower ball joints, they seem to be okay, but when a vehicle sits around a long time and they don't have any grease left in these upper and lower ball joints, when you drive them a couple thousand miles, that's when you really notice the problems. When you first start driving it, it's going to feel okay, but like I said, after a couple thousand miles with no grease in there, it wears down. And that's when you say, well, I just checked the ball joints and they were fine. Well, no, if they don't have any grease in them, they wear down pretty fast. So it looks like I'm going to be doing another video on these. Now, I do have two coming for my Expedition, which I drive every day. I am going to be putting a set on there this weekend, and I'll make a video on that. But these here are a little more involved. They're pretty big. The Expedition is they're not quite as big, and they're a little bit easier to get in here to take these bolts off. But these here look like they might be a little bit of a job. I'm scaring the dogs. It's pretty bad. So definitely, if you have a Ford Explorer, Mountaineer, Expedition, a Lincoln, any SUV like this, definitely check those upper ball joints. Make sure they're not bad, because it's pointless to get an alignment. One of the things I noticed when these were bad, when I go off the edge of the road, the front end felt like someone was trying to push me off the highway. It would kind of sway a little bit in the uneven parts of the highway, in the ruts, and you will get this same symptom here of upper ball joints being bad. But the lower ball joints can be bad too. But there is a good idea of what to look for if you have bad upper ball joints. I actually can sit that way better, hitting it like that. And you'll probably hear a clunk when you're hitting holes and driving it. Alright, so there you go, guys. Look for my video on the bottom sway bar end links that I'm posting. And if you have any questions, comments, I'll certainly try to answer them. And thanks for watching and subscribing and all that. Until my next project, I will see you guys later. Thanks for sticking with me through the video, and I'll talk to you then in my next project.